Hello everyone, welcome to Myanmar. Today I'm gonna introduce about Myanmar, land covered with gold. Let's get started. Myanmar, also known as Burma, officially the Republic of the Union of Myanmar. This country bordered by Bangladesh, India, China, Laos, and Thailand. Myanmar has an area of 676,578 square kilometers. 1/3 of Myanmar's total circumference is bordered by the Bay of Bengal and the Andaman Sea. The capital is Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw, the capital of people in Myanmar. The largest city is Yangon. Population. According to the December 4th, 2021 census data, Myanmar has about 54.9 million people. Next is the economy of Myanmar. Myanmar does not have an outstanding economy when it is considered a country with low per capita income. But Myanmar is rich in resources such as gems, oil, natural gas, and other minerals. This land covered of gold is said to have 311 to 651 billion cubic meters of natural gas reserves and 50 barrels of crude oil. Myanmar is famous for handicrafts with many jewelry and gems created with unique shapes. You can travel to Bogyoke and Onsan Market, an ideal place for travelers who want to buy items made from gems. This is Mogok Ruby Valley, where gemstones are mined. Every year, this area supplies 90% of world's rubies. Agriculture in Myanmar is the main industry in the country, accounting for 60% of GDP and employing some 65% of the labor force. Burma was one of Asia's largest exporter of rice, and rice remains the country's most crucial agricultural commodity. Myanmar has 80% of wood stick. It is a very popular wood in Asia, used in furniture and boat building. Every year, thick is mined to service people's needs. It can be applied in interior design, the outdoor furniture industry, the maritime industry, and in creating household products. One of the best places to buy sculptures is the Amaravati Market. There's a lot of sculptures with unique shapes. It is very interesting for who loves sculptures. Next is the culture of Myanmar. Although many indigenous cultures exist in Burma, the cultures are mainly Buddhist in Burma. Burma culture has been influenced by neighboring cultures. It is expressed through language, food, music, dance, theater, and art, especially literature. Literature has historically been influenced by the Buddhist style of Burmese sutras. Burmese culture is most evident in villages where local festivals are held throughout the year, the most important being the Temple Festival. Many villages in Myanmar have their own conventions, superstitions, and taboos. Located in central Myanmar, Bagan has more than 13 temples, pagodas, and towers. All were built during the Golden Age, marking the beginning of a new Buddhist tradition in Myanmar. Inlaid with splendid gold and decorated with diamonds and precious stones, the Swetagan Pagoda in Yangon is one of the most beautiful and sacred Buddhist works in Myanmar. Most of the population is Buddhist. Most of the population is Buddhist. Other religions that exist In smaller numbers include Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. Next is tourist attractions. Inspirational destination, Bagan, Myanmar. Why you should go here? The big reason is there are 2,200 temples scattered across the Bagan archaeological zone as the result of a long wave of pagoda building that took place between the 11th and 13th centuries. Once a vast kingdom, the original number of temples thought to have been built here is well over 10,000 years. Perched on hillsides or sandwiched between busy streets, some sites are mere remains of once glorious stupas, while others are remarkably well preserved. Inside the great brick and stucco frame of Ananda Temple, there are four standing Buddha statues made from solid stick, while the golden Swazigan temple is said to house a bone and tooth of Buddha. Enjoy beautiful sunrise and sunset in Bagan. So when to go? Bagan is hot most of the year, but dries between November and February, when the hot air balloons take to the skies. It's better to avoid visiting between April and June, when temperatures can creep over 40 degrees. If you can bear the hot sour, go in September for cooler weather and thinner crowds. How about the transport? To admire the entire unique temple complex in Bagan, choosing to travel to Bagan by hot air balloon is the best choice. In addition to hot air balloons, to truly admire the unique architecture of Bagan pagodas, you can also choose to work in bicycle or horse-drawn carriage. So where to stay? Bagan has many resorts for tourists. First, you can check in Bagan Lodge. Bagan Lodge lets guests live like Bagan kings in their own private villas. And after a long day of exploring nearby pagodas like Larke Nanda and Damaya Zaka, they can relax in the hotel spa or outdoor pool. E-bikes are available to rent here, and the helpful staff will happily arrange airport transfers on request. Second, you can check in Taraba Gate Hotel, located by the entrance to Taraba Gate. This hotel is within walking distance of numerous pagodas including the famous Ananda Paya. All these rooms are authentically designed, but the property's winning features is its beautiful garden, a quiet hideaway with a sparklingly clean pool and bright lanterns strung among the many trees. Finally, you can check in Bagan Tripia Saya Sanctuary Resort. Watch the sunset over the Irrawaddy River. Its golden temples glow on the horizon at Bagan Kiabiat Sanctuary Resort. Take in the scenery while enjoying dinner on the terrace or a dip in the outdoor pool. The other point of interest, Kandoyi Lake. Kandoyi Lake is one of two large lakes in Yangon, Myanmar. This is an artificial lake located in the east of Swazigan Pagoda, with water from Indian Lake flowing through a guiding water system. Along lakeside is the famous Katawake floating palace, built on the model of the Myanmar royal boat in 1972. Today, it has become a buffet restaurant Sule Temple. Around this temple is built with many different features, and when you look at it, you can picture it as a precious crown. Here you have up to 10 large bells placed in different positions. That's why you can both visit the temple's many natural landscapes and to see and discover the beautiful resorts. Inle Lake is one of Myanmar's most distinctive wonders. Inle Lake is the cultural heart of San Taste, a state that stretches from west to east Myanmar with many villages, hills and rice terraces. The lake is located in a large valley at an altitude of 900 meters above sea level, surrounded by the sand mountains. When you come here to visit, the boatman will take you from one floating market to another, waving villages with long necks, tomato gardens grown on water-capped houses. The landscape will constantly change, with mountains, fragrant grasslands, riverside sands, aquatic life, pagodas, towers, and so on. Number of covered wooden bridges and small waterfalls that boats must cross. Kyaikyo Temple. Kyaikyo Temple, or known as Golden Rock, is one of Myanmar's most sacred Buddhist places and also an important destination for pilgrims. The temple is located on the top of Kyaikyo Mountain, with an altitude of 1,000 meters above sea level. One of the points that makes the Golden Lake famous is that it is located on a precarious rock on the side of the mountain. Looking back from afar, everyone feels like a stone is about to fall into the abyss. The contact point of the giant rock and the cliff is only about 78 square kilometers. However, this sacred stone still stands for thousands of years. People here believe that the stone does not fall because there is a hair of Buddha here. Besides, you can take photos in all the beautiful sites of Myanmar, such as Popper Mount, Pindia Cave, Kudodar Temple, Ubai Bridge, and Tonga Beach. Myanmar is also known as a place with simmering and deserved night markets. Chinatown is one of the night markets in Myanmar, known by many tourist followers. As the name of this place says, the items sold are mainly Chinese flavors. Every night, this place brings a bustling atmosphere. Food stalls with attractive and extremely eye-catching colors are the highlight to attract any foodie. When night falls and the streets are lit up, is when the night market on Anuradha Road becomes vibrant and bustling. Coming to the street, you will be able to see the colorful space with the light shining from the shops on the attractive this place is also famous for street food with dishes such as shan noodles. Shan tofu noodles are one of the traditional dishes of Shan people, an ethnic group living in northern Myanmar. Samosa salad. This is a fried cake with triangular shape. The salad is made of flour and the filling is turmeric from beans and potatoes. Curry rice and nagi toke. Grilled barbecue dish is characterized by Myanmar's unique dipping sauce. I bet you will love it. Finally, sports. Myanmar is a country with many unique sports. Popular sport of Myanmar is football. The traditional sports are the martial arts of left way, bando, dancing, and bongi. In particular, Shinlan is a famous traditional sport of Myanmar, and also known as ball dance, has been included in the competition program of the 27th SEA Games. And that's all about Myanmar. If you have a chance to come to Myanmar, just take advantage and enjoy it. I hope you will have a wonderful trip. And thanks for watching and listening.